Okay. So, I played a little bit of the demo of this at the end of my strange horticulture revisited stream. But I skipped over like the story stuff because I knew I was going to be playing it anyway. So, if you want to see me, I can continue my game from the demo. Okay, I guess I'll after the stream I'll rename it. Apparently the demo is now considered part one. Okay, but I didn't. But I didn't. I should restart because I skipped over all the story, right? So it's only fair that I restart. But it's good to know for other people that if you, we're gonna clear, yes. As a Thutmaker's apprentice, there is a lot to learn. Every object must be treated with care, and it is important to identify the harmful from the harmless, the potent from the mild. It was only supposed to be a temporary arrangement when Eli left the shop, strange antiquities, in my hands. None of us knew that by then the pendulum was already swinging with a terrible certainty that could not be stopped. The ravens were an omen, a circling unkindness of black wings and cheerless cries that seemed, even then, to signal the start of a rising dread. Oh, there's the rising dread. I found it. Day 1, Thursday. It is good to be back. Fun. I have been called away to assist in an urgent matter in Ravenglass and must leave at once. I am leaving the shop in your care with some reluctance, I might add. Make use of my reference materials. Here, take this. Gotcha, baby. There's an index in the back that may be useful to you. If in doubt, study it carefully and remember that there are some powerful artifacts here. Under no circumstances should you seek entry to any locked doors, drawers, or cupboards. In fact, safest not to touch anything at all. I should be back in a few days. Gotcha. I completely understand. So my question is it going to be the same exact... There's a tile there's a few tiles missing. There's the quarry yard, Galfrey's tower, the pit. Oh, weird. If I scroll up on the mouse wheel, my magnifying glass just comes out. Or I can hold shift. Okay. Interesting. What is this? All thaumic objects produce a field of sorts. Although invisible to the naked eye, they can be observed by placing an object over a thaumic lens. Over a lens? These fields are not fully understood despite attempts to study them over the years. Okay. Reminder, I've stored a couple of items in the cellar of the wine merchant next door. Okay. The proprietor, a Mrs. Cranmore, begrudgingly grants me access to the cellar when I explain that I'm from Strange Antiquities next door. Yes, well, take the lot of them out of here, would you? I can't say no to Eli after all. All he's done for me, but I don't like the thought of those unnaturals in my cellar. Okay. I've got more shit. Oh, that's... Is that more than I got before? Put those together, I guess. Congratulations! Today is the day you meet the great Thomas Pope. That's me. I'm a man of two loves, fresh mountain air and a little white dog called Hamish. But I reserve some room for laughter among friends and shops with cats in them. If you would be so kind, I'm looking for a replacement for my hunter's boon. Hunter's boon. Alright. I should already know this because it's the wolf. So it's this thing. Identified. I'm so good at my job. That's fun. Figure that out later, I guess. Jack Hungerford. The nights are drawing in again. Dark shadows hide dark deeds, or so my father always used to say. Seems like the shadows have grown darker since he passed, 2 winters gone. A creeping dark has set up in my house. I'm told a shadow hold will draw it out. I remember shadow hold. Was it this thing? Is that a shadow hold? No, it's that thing. It's this. Identified, baby! Lovely, thank you. What's with all these ravens flying about Undermere today? I can't remember ever seeing anything like it. Not a good day to be the sort of who believes in dark omens. A letter for you. Okay. What does it say? We discovered some papers in a hidden desk drawer in the boatyard last night. Mr. Jones almost threw them in the fire pit, but I asked to take a look at them first. That man does like to burn things. Okay. They look old. Maybe there's nothing of much use here, but I thought of you when I came across an entry on the Shin. Charlie Weathers. Okay. The boatyard. 8. The boatyard. The yard has seen better days. A mess of broken and rotten timber covers most of the outdoor space that isn't taken up by upturned boats, slowly being claimed by the weeds. In the middle of all this, a man looks up from repairing a small rowing boat. You must be from Strange Antiquities, he says with a smile. He takes me into the dilapidated office where 2 metal buckets collect drips of brown water, and a thin window pane rattles with every footstep. He pulls a sheaf of browned papers out of a desk drawer and places them gently in my hands. Apparently, as an afterthought, and somewhat reluctantly, the man gives you something else as I'm leaving. I've no use for it, he says. Don't even know what it's for. Ah. I want an Osnick ring. That's pleasing word to hold. Oh, I remember this. No, I think it's. I think it's. I want to say it's this. I'm calling it now in case I'm right. Which I think I am. Oh no. See, it was my second choice. I think this is the next one. The behavior of these ravens is disturbing to say the least. As a rule, they only come together to feed. Ravens are omnivores, carrion eaters mostly, but they'll take anything they can get their talons into, and they'll kill if necessary. I didn't plan on dropping in today, but there's something happening out there, and I'd like to know what. A voice of Serunos might help put me at ease, or I might do the opposite. Yeah, this one. And that's where I ended the demo, kind of. The black mare thundered through the icy rain, shining wet in the silver moonlight. Her cloaked rider was exhausted, cold, and soaked to the bone. He knew he would not survive the night if he did not reach Back Barrow. Oh yes, this feature that I absolutely adore. So freaking cool. He hid me in the first building he came to. Northwest, you say? The dilapidated warehouse is dark and imposing, and the struggling flame of my lantern does little to pierce its depths. I slowly search through its contents with a sense of despair, wondering if I'm even in the right place at all, when suddenly, and unexpectedly, I uncover something of value. More relieved than elated, I take the trinket back to the shop for further study and a warm drink. That's spooky as fuck. Not sure if fan of whatever the hell this is. But I'm good at what I do, baby. Should I just leave that there and just make everybody worry that walks in? Verona. Oh, well, that's just perfect. Undermere fizzing with fear over these ravens, and the thaumaturge has left his apprentice in charge. Sorry, my dear, that was rude. Pay no attention to me. I'm an old lady who got out of the wrong side of the bed. These ravens have got under my skin, is all. Please do let Eli know that I was looking for him next time you see him, and pass on my thanks for letting me borrow his copy of Hermetic Symbology. Am I gonna need this? I feel paralyzed. I have no job, no partner, no friends, no prospects. I could fix one of those. I heard a horn shackle might be the answer. What book is this? Oh. Thaumic disciplines. There are 3 branches of thaumaturgy. Each of this is split into 2. Am I gonna need to know this? Alright, what the hell did she want? Horn shackle. Ha! Horn shackles are used to bring about change in one's life, bestowing the ability to overcome personal demons. In use, the horns are rubbed between one's fingers, causing them to become worn smooth over the years. They can be worn as pendants, but are more commonly totems of some kind. An example of an elaborate horn shackle. Fuck me! Where's the... Oh, that's... The hell is this? I don't like that. Um... Warm. Worn smooth. Pointy. Oh, thank God. Ah. Ooh, okay. At least the wood is looking a little better out there today. Okay. More shit. You might be interested to hear that my plow overturned a strange looking object yesterday. Come to the farm and it's yours. For the right price, of course. The right price? Come to the farm. Greywork Farm. The scent of dead hay lingers in the air as crows pick at the muddy ground between the weathered stone barns. The farmer lifts his gaze briefly, offering little more than a nod before turning back to his work. I don't think I'll find anything useful. John Royston. Oh, so I'm looking for Royston Farm? Yeah, okay. I didn't realize there was more than one. John grins as I struggle to hide my obvious interest in the item he shows me. Any hope that he might not be fully aware of its value quickly evaporates, and after a lengthy negotiation, I reluctantly hand over the amount he originally asked for. That looks fun and cool. Julia Braddock. Ah, Jupiter, we meet again. Our paths crossed late last night on Princess Street. We shared a moment before he slunk off into the dark on important business, no doubt. I wonder if you can help me. I'm visiting my grandmother later, and I wanted to bring her something. She lives all alone at the edge of town out on Clanbrook Road. I don't always manage to get out there when I'd like. I thought maybe a moon heart would bring her some comfort. A moon heart, you say? Wait, what? Maybe a moon heart? I see. I see. Woods. Solanic and Noctic disciplines, indeed. Damn you, fucker! What did it want? Solanic and Noctic. The moon. And night. Yeah, no shit. What the fuck do you think this is? Yeah, the moon, bitch. Our feelings which love and joy, then hell to recall the same feeling. If it's a carved totem. Okay, so you really have to fucking Holgengrim. Spooky. Can we get to the next day? My shit's getting high. A friend of mine, or former friend I should say, has been stealing jewelry from me. 3 necklaces have gone missing over the past few weeks, including one that was a gift from my late grandmother. Do you have a suitable pendant that I could leave lying out for her to find that will teach her a lesson and make sure it never happens again? Binding seed and whatever the fuck that says. Or a binding seed. What the fuck? Except wood or clay. If it's not that... What the fuck? Are you fucking joking? What the fuck is it? That makes no fucking sense. What the actual fuck is it looking for, then? How about this? What the fucking fuck? Eat a fucking saggy dick. Oh, you asshole. They found a man just now in that house where all them ravens were. I wish I hadn't seen, but I did. He was sheet white, but it was his eyes that are going to give me nightmares. All black they were. It was like he weren't there anymore. I don't need to wait around for another sign. I'm taking my family to Sedberg, and I'll be taking a Libula to see us safely through. I can't guarantee I'll find it for you. This thing is fucking harder than the horticulture one. Alabia are purported to offer reassurance in times of upheaval and change, but they are not held in high regard by most scholars of the occult. That being said, an imbuement of wisdom shows that a labula is not merely decorative. There is a power in symbology as what the fuck? What the fuck are they? Imbuement of wisdom? Individual. Oh. One second. Witch's finger. Alright. More story. A deep pain radiated down the side of the rider's head where he had sliced himself with the diverging hook, and his thoughts were scattered and torn. He could not see out of his left eye. No. Wait. No. I thought this would be easier. What the fuck? I'm trying to find a building that looks like this. I mean, there's. Okay. There is a narrow gap between the two houses, and I spy a small wooden chest wedged firmly inside. Slowly, I manage to work it loose, and when it finally comes free, it shoots out onto the hard ground and snaps open, revealing its long hidden treasures. Ooh, I got two things. Francesca Robertson. Good afternoon. No, morning. Sorry, I'm a little distracted. Okay. I assume you heard about Mr. Hungerford. It seems to be the talk of the town already. I'm used to dealing with maladies of an occult nature, but black eyes are certainly unusual. Black what? Oh, I've heard of something like this before, but I don't see how it could be the same thing. Either way, I'm hopeful that Evilkind will have some effect. Evilkind. I'm pretty sure I can find what that is. Oh, I gotta use the weight. It is important and should not stray the fuck more than a hair from precisely 1 pound. It's a stone item that weighs exactly a pound. Clay. Whew. Fun. I have been looking over my shoulder all day. Something is coming for me. I can feel it. I want a shield charm. I need it right away. Generic charms protection have little to offer the skilled thaumaturs, but can have some small effect. An Oshadic spirit or a wandering shroud will not abide them, for example. Such charms make use of the art of symbology, an ancient and some would say primitive component of thaumatology. They can be made from a variety of materials, though rarely precious materials. that. Right there. Fuck you, bitch. What are you talking about? It's covered in that shit. Oh, I have a thing of protection right there. There's something I wanted to show you. I didn't like the look of it, so I left it where I found it. What if it's cursed? It was hanging behind an old shed, all overgrown with ivy. Let me draw a quick map for you. Alright. Looks like a church. '28 Undermere Church. Uh, uh, the shed is actually a wooden summer house that looks out over the pond, but it's clear that it hasn't been used in some time. Thick brambles claw their way up, and over one side of the structure, an ivy covers the rest in a mottled green cloak. I found what I'm looking for to the rear. Parts of the ivy have been torn away recently, revealing an amulet hanging from a rusted nail. Something else catches my eye as I reach for it, and I notice that there is another pendant hanging next to it, almost completely hidden by the ivy. Verona Green again. Hello. Eli has picked a bad time to leave Undermere. I've come from the Hungerford house where I've been helping Dr. Robertson and looking for any clues about what happened there. There wasn't much to go on. I did find a shattered Oceanic vessel, but whatever did this was no creeping dark. There was a strange black stain on the flagstone floor that I didn't like the look of. And the ravens. Very unusual, but at least they seemed to have dispersed. I don't know what to make of any of it. Or, shit. I'm going to take a trip to Gleeston Castle to see if Edmund Bishop can shed light on their behavior. But first, I would like a Vesiger, whatever this is. We don't want it spreading. Vesiger can be among other oddities. Flames burn pale blue in their presence. Ah. End the day. Alright, let's end this part here. Because the next day will take it over an hour, I feel. But anyways, this game is awesome. Again, on par, if not better, than Horticulture. 2 days earlier, the writer and his fellow adventurer were deep underground, exploring the tunnels below the Kirkhead Tower. And when they made a discovery, their elation at their find would soon turn to horror. It's a fucking key! Oh. I know how to solve that, and I kind of want to do it, but we'll save that for the next part. Actually, no, we'll do it now. Fuck it, I can't wait. Lock and key. Because I saw this one place called Lock at one point. Where did I see it? Lock House. 7. 21, nope. 13, key. Yeah, a large flat slab of granite marks the otherwise empty field. It bears an inscription. On this spot in the year 1813, Arthur Key did shoot and kill the beloved horse of Wellington Locke. Buried at the foot of the slab, I find an unlocked chest containing a handful of legal documents, as well as a pistol and another item that catches my attention. Oh yes, very attention-grabby. Alright, anyways. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you thought down in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.